to take Jose on his Kidnap Ramble here in a few minutes. One of the most delightful and perhaps obnoxious traditions the SBFC has, that some might consider to be somewhat inappropriate, is recording pictures and other visual images for posterity at times when, well, perhaps the other members aren't ready to be photographed. We'll do that at this time as we look at entering Alcalde's abode. The door's answered by the Alcalde and Jose, both of whom have coffee cups in their hands. Jose, of course, has no idea that the light that's in store for him today. Alcalde has some idea, that's why he looks so delighted. We'll take a pause at this time. Make sure the car's locked up.
We're here at Mystery Spot.
Can you explain a little bit about the background of why we're here, Alcalde?
The background's the trees up there.
For 2 years we've been planning to kidnap the Jose and bring him to Mystery Spot. And finally today our plans have come to fruition.
And without telling him that that's where we were going.
Mike is damn excited to be here.
In fact, I still don't know that in fact is where we are.
It's damn exciting to be here.
Can both of you share your feelings a little bit about what it's like to be here?
I just want to give the Alcalde a great big hug.
I feel empowered by Mike's display of affection. It's just great. Okay, ready?
One of the objectives of our visit to Mystery Spot is the infamous, or famous if you prefer, Mystery Spot sticker. Alcalde, of course, is less interested in Mystery Spot than he is in the old car. Here's Alcalde and Jose waiting at the Mystery Spot front spot. And the sign, which reflects the unique history of the Mystery Spot. The mystery of the Mystery Spot. And we've got the dramatic trail rising into the forest. Alcalde is paying for his Mystery Spot admission, and through he comes, the drama builds. Jose is reading Mystery Spot literature, and again the dramatic trail rising up.
What appears to us to be the circular shape where these variations or abnormalities are taking place, and we are being affected in different ways within this circle as humans, different ways that are observable to us through our senses. Right? We have certain limitations, of course, the way we can observe things through our senses. We're really not sure the exact reason behind this phenomenon, the exact cause or effects. There are some physiological effects that you see here. There are some optical effects that you see here. And there are many theories that range really complex. And we'll try to touch upon a few of them along our journey. But I'll share with you the most popular theory concerning this place and pretty what's going on here. And that is that there might be this denser material beneath us, beneath the property, possibly this ore deposit like iron, maybe even perhaps a meteorite that could be causing an attraction between two materials, maybe causing some magnetic fluctuation in our area. There's only one theory. There's a lot of theories. It all stems basically from the fact that we really know so little about the fabric of space and time. We have some kernel of knowledge that we work with. We tend to think we know so much when in fact we really know so little. The owners commercialized this place in 1939, but they were not necessarily the ones to discover this. This has local history, so if you talk to an historian, they were aware of this place when it was logged off in the early 1900s. It was always, quote, a weird place on Branciforte Drive. Locals knew about it, people on Branciforte Drive knew about it. So it was not necessarily discovered in 1939, but it was commercialized. The owners were cued to what was going on here in a number of different ways, one of which was a handheld compass. It was not reading accurately for them. For instance, north, true north, magnetic north, lies off at an angle in this direction. Right? But a compass would read north in this direction or in this direction. It seemed to vary more or less all over the property. So this was unusual to them, and that a compass relies on what to give an accurate reading? On magnetism, on our own Earth's magnetic field to give an accurate reading. So this suggested to them that there was some sort of magnetic disturbance, some sort of fluctuation in magnetism. And in addition to this variation, they had some physical sensations, as I said before, as well. They felt dizzy or lightheaded. It felt like maybe something was pushing on them or pulling them on the hill. They noticed they started to slight lean, a bit more than normal. So they felt this was unusual and that under normal circumstances, normal situations, they would not feel or be experiencing these same physical sensations. And we're all going to be feeling these sensations as we walk from the bottom to the top of it. might call this the discernible edge of the mystery spot because it seems fairly weak past this point, even though it does extend a little bit beyond here. It doesn't seem to affect much. By that I mean it doesn't affect the compass. You don't really feel it in your head as much. But you step over here and you cross that line, and this is the interior of the mystery spot. This is where we're first able to discern some of the effects, some of the physiological effects that it has on us. Let's take a look at this demonstration here. This bridge, if you will, from the outside world into the interior. Everybody knows what a level's for, right? Shows an angle on a surface. So what's it say about that for us? It's level. Holds it right in the middle, right? Now on this side I have a sphere, a pool ball, which is kind of another indication that it's a level surface because if one end were higher than the other, it would roll, right? For instance, if this side were to be higher, it would roll. When it just sits there, lets you know we're not dealing with much of an incline or an angle. This side, level as well. Holds it right in the middle. Right. Even across, we're going to pick up level. So you see there's no variation. So what we're dealing with here, then, are two boards with both ends equal in physical space. One end is not higher, one end is not lower. There's no angle like this, there's no angle like that.
The drama builds.
Right? We're dealing with a flat, level, horizontal plane where there should be little or no variation along its length. Right? And both points are equal in physical space. At least theoretically. Right? I get you to come over here. Sure. Step up on the boards here. Now let's take a look at a couple of things here initially. First of all, how we're standing. I'm outside, I stay unaffected, I stand fairly straight. I just cross that line, step across the boundary, and something happens to him. He starts moving slightly backwards at about a 10-degree angle, so he's deviating a little bit from vertical at this point. See how his body is going slightly backwards. Now, this is strange in that in a normal situation, right, in our everyday lives and walking around in the workplace, walking around town, we stand at a 90-degree angle, perpendicular, straight up and down. We don't lean backwards or forwards. This is kind of strange that he's developed this lean. The same lean holds true for all of us as we cross this point. So right now, she's leaning an additional 10 degrees, more than she should be. Just look at her feet, you can see how she leans back. So she's leaning about 10 degrees more. We're going to all develop this lean. It's going to increase on us a little bit as we walk up towards the top of the hill. We look at our height there. He's still looking a little bit taller than me, right? We're almost eye level, but I'd say he's probably looking about right here on me, right? Or about eye level. Okay, let's switch places. And since they are level, equal points, nothing should change, right? But now, he's probably looking over the top of my head. So there's an actual physical change. Yet he didn't step up in space, nor did I step down in space, being that this is a level surface. We merely switched positions on this same horizontal plane. And now I've developed this 10-degree lean in my body. Stand straight, stand vertical, I have to purposefully lean forward. Everybody just relax. But you notice even if I stand or lean forward, it doesn't compensate for the height difference. The same. Anyway, I just want to try this out before we walk up the hill.